That he killing you, my boy? A little bit. A little bit. What's up, Jizzy? What's going on, man? I'm back at it. Yeah, man. What's up, what's up? Trying to get into the groove. Oh. Are you hunting right now, Jizzy? Let's see if my mic was working still. What's up, Willie? How's it going? Thanks for the first time, chat. What's up, Mondo? Damn, you guys are coming in droves. Damn. What's going on? What's going on? Congratulations on all those shinies, Mondo. So you've been putting in work, bro. Yep, just here grinding the fishing, and the starter, the last one, still. Yeah, what's up, man? Welcome. A little too much to eat. Now I'm chilling. Whew. Yeah, I'm trying to stay hydrated, stay active. Trying to make sure my mic doesn't cut off again. It's been cutting off lately a lot. Will the Chimchar shine shoe the next shiny? Hey, we'll see, man. I don't know. Platinum's not doing me justice. I'm actually surprised, man. I saw a shiny in Diamond and Pearl, even if it was a phase, way before Platinum even has gotten one. It hasn't even gotten one yet. So yeah, I'm very, very unlucky with this Platinum hunt, Platinum starter hunt. But hopefully it is the next shiny. Probably will be, because it takes up just as much time as the fishing, most likely. Pretty much. Same pace as the starter. So, yeah, I don't know. Anything can happen. Also hunting on your brother's game on the side. What are you doing on his game? To get him some shinies too. That's nice of you. Oh, nice. Turn of Force? Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. That should be pretty quick. Always nice to have two rolls. Two rolls are better than one. Wait, you were going for Combi, Mondo? Thanks for the follow, Willie. He said the tree stopped shaking after a while. Damn. Oh, you're gonna commit to coming after the safari? For sure, man. I'm bloated, man. Gotta get off that bloat. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep nagging on it, but the Johto starters were way better than this. Way more lucky on all 3 Johto starters combined than this. Crazy. Platinum is just... Platinum doesn't like me. I'm gonna guess you went to... No, I actually ate at home. Yeah, I don't really eat out anymore. I just eat too much, I guess. I'm gonna stop eating so much. Happy you got a Turtwig? I bet, man. Yeah, I bet that felt great. Going on, you know, for me, I'm on the last one. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? Now, yeah, you guys must have been busy throughout the week. Yeah, we're still going. Nothing much, just resting from school. How about you? Just chilling, man. Enjoying the days that I have free. Running errands and trying to stream. Just got back from a fighting game tournament major that I spectated this last weekend. Now I'm back and hunting and going back to work. Pretty much. But chilling for now. Yeah, you got break now. I bet that feels great. Yeah, I don't think I knew what I was getting myself into when I wanted to do this fishing. I should have waited till I got a good rod, at least. Gonna start hunting while you watch. Where are you gonna hunt? The Turn to Forest? Gotta go. It's getting late. I appreciate you stopping by, Patrick. You have a good night. And thanks for the shiny look, Mondo. Appreciate that. Good luck to you as well. Yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna do Eternal Forest, so good luck on that. Oh, you are? Okay, cool, for sure. Yep, good night, Patrick. Oh, excuse me. You hunting to get your brother to get your brother to get shinies and shot a Mischievous on your game. Oh, shoot to get one? Gotcha. Yeah, because it is nighttime, so yeah, you do get Mischievous or Mischievous, however you pronounce it. Yeah, good luck. That's a good target. I may actually try to get that. Doesn't sound too bad. I'm not sure the percentage, but we'll see. But yeah, like I said, those 2 rolls are better than that 1. So, shouldn't be too crazy. Well, if you have the one girl that assists you in the forest. If not, then not sure if you can encounter 2 at the same time still. I forgot how Diamond and Pearl works when it comes to that. The double encounters. Man. Hope I do see something under 3,000 for this Magikarp, though. That'd be great. Let's go. Come on. Oops. Excuse me. That was quick. Let's get quicker. What's up, Prox? How you doing? That was a long one. What's going on, Prox? What are you doing right now? Oops, press the wrong one. It ain't gonna be shiny though, it's alright. Am I doing Safari Week by any chance? I'll attempt it. I'll see. I think I have a spare Fire Red that I'll do the Safari in. You know, doing these roamers, it really just complicates it. Told you it wasn't gonna be shiny. But yeah, I'll try. I'll see what I can whip up for Safari Week. Because I haven't been able to participate, but I really feel like I should. Been good. Hunting Lytton. Ooh, how about you? What are you doing right now? Absolutely dumb question, by the way. That's all good. Doing some starters and some goldfish hunting. Maybe do some roamers later, of course. So, quite a bit. Not a lot of shinies though, of course. Yep. Trying. Oh, man. Okay, comfortable. But yeah, good luck on that Lytton, man. I don't know how long Sun and Moon resets are, but... yeah, man. Good luck. They're not locked, are they? Like, in the beginning, they're not shiny locked, I don't believe, right? Hope you get that, Chimchar. Thank you. Thank you. I seen your comments on my past reels or my past videos. Because I'm not really used to YouTube past broadcasts. You know, I'm more of like a Twitch kind of like, you know, past broadcast where there's like really no comments. I forget that you can actually comment on past broadcasts on YouTube. So I seen your comments. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the good luck. I'm trying, you know. We'll see what happens. I'm trying my best. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it is soon. Let's see. No nibble. Let's see. Want to watch some Yankees baseball while you hunting? They going against the Dodgers. Good game, by the way. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Yep, I'm definitely going to be here hunting for a couple hours. But yeah, thank you, Anime. Anime 8-bit. That's your name. Anime 8-bit. It's kind of hard to see from. I got to get my eyes I got to get my eyes checked, man. I think I'm losing a little bit of my far sight vision again. But yeah, 8-bit, appreciate it. Again. I know you've been actively checking the past VODs. Appreciate that. I saw a lot of your comments when I was on that Piplup, and I actually was able to get the Piplup in one of those VODs, but even if it's not on YouTube anymore, even if the VOD's not on YouTube anymore, I still have the VOD saved. I always have VODs saved of my shinies. There's not one that I don't have of any of my shinies, so just got to make it into a video, and once I learn how to edit, which I really need to get on the ball with, I'll start posting them and stuff. Took you 9 months? Sounds about right, man. Yeah, these odds are no joke. Yeah, these odds are no joke. So I believe it took you 9 months. I think for... Turtwig, it took me not that long, actually. I think Turtwig took me 3 months. Piplup took me 5. And I think I'm on my 5th month with this Chimchar as well. I have to check when I started. I always post or note when I start a hunt. So, yeah, I know Turtwig was about 2 to 3 months. I want to say 3. Pipple was definitely 5 because I found it recently. And I started it last year. Well, not that far into last year, but close to last year. And I'm still on the Chimchar, and Chimchar is currently, I believe, the same amount of time as when I started the Piplup last year. So, yeah, just around the same time. I didn't start Chimchar and Piplup at the same time, but you know what I mean. You know, I'm just talking about the 5-month period. So, we are in May right now. We're about to be in June, so... Yeah, man, those months stack up. They really do. Yeah, just goes with the, I mean, this isn't a fast static hunt by any means. So, a lot more time is going to be spent, you know, especially with minute resets, and depends on how locked in I am and how many hours I've done it and how many days I've been hunting. So, yeah. Pretty much. Not enough luck. Not enough luck. I just framed a fishing encounter. I gotta find out. I think it was 1060 I gotta go back and look. But I just framed a reel for the fishing. I gotta find where that was. I pressed A like right away. It was like I had that ultra instinct reaction. I gotta see where I did that. All I remember is it saying 60, so I just gotta go back to where it said 60 and pretty much clip that because that was hella fast. I was actually amazed. I'm surprised with what I can do sometimes. I'm listening to you while I drive safely. Oh, no, I believe you. All good. Yeah, the dialogue makes it... Oh, yeah, man. The dialogue makes it atrocious. But it is what it is. Can't really stop it. You just have to go with the flow. Pretty much have to be second nature so that it doesn't bother you as much. I'd say after, like, the first couple of months, you'll get used to it. But it is objectively a lot of dialogue compared to other hunts you could be doing. And fishing with the old rod... Fishing with the old rod, however, feels almost equivalent. So, as long as you're not doing a starter in Gen 4, and you're not doing old rod fishing, you'll get way faster encounters. Per minute. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. But yeah, Prox, what did you say no to? Because you said no. Did you say no to something specific? I don't know if... I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Because you said no. I want to know what that was towards. If you forgot, then that's fine. I was just curious. Whew. Yeah, I know you're listening and driving, but I do have to put a disclaimer. I don't want to startle you. But if I do see a shiny, I may go a little bit crazy. Just fair warning. I get a little crazy. Excited. Very excited. Oh, if the starters are shiny locked in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you said no. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Because I didn't know. I didn't really play too much Sun and Moon. Well, that's good to hear. He'll go sicko mode. Also, hello. What's up, Xander? Yep, I do go a little sicko when I see shinies. I see sparkles. Yeah, what you up to, Xander? Nothing exciting, just chilling. Been looking after the house and cats all week. Man, I want to look after cats all week, man. I don't own any pets, sadly, but that sounds cool. To me, you know. But yeah, I feel you. There's like a local cat in my neighborhood that low-key loves me and my family. I was doing the lawn today, and I just had a sixth sense. I looked to my back, because, you know, I was doing my backyard. I looked to my shoulder, and then there's the cat just like, we're just having a stare down. I'm like, yep, I know. Because that cat loves this house. I don't know why. I really, really want that cat, but it has a collar it's owned to someone, so I can't really. I mean, of course, it's a neighborhood cat, too, so it's not abandoned, obviously, but, man. I never wanted a cat more in my life. And that thought never crossed my mind. Like, cats and dogs never crossed my mind until I got older. You have 8? Oh my god, bro. That's a lot of cat. That's a lot of cat. But yeah, I like cats, man. I like cats and dogs. My favorite dog, obviously, because I'm pretty simple. I love Goldens. I love Labs. I like Dobermans, too. Dobermans are pretty cool. Huskies, even though they're like high maintenance, shed a lot. I love them. Corgis. Yeah, man. It's actually not that crazy. They're chill. Like to be outside a lot. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, cats pretty much just do their own thing. It's just when they want affection, it kind of gets a little too overwhelming, depending on if you're busy. Like, if you have a lot of time and you have affectionate cats, then you'll be good. But, you know, I watched Wretched. I'm not sure if you know who that is. It's another shiny owner. His cat always loves to, always needs pets and stuff when he's hunting. So at the same time, you want to give him pets, but at the same time, you're doing something. You're occupied, so it's just unfortunate during that time. But other than that, cats are awesome. Give me something, man. Damn, it's already been an hour? Jeez. Alright, let's go. Let me see a goldfish. Man, this Chimchar's stubborn. I'm probably gonna go to 10k for that. Or for this. There we go. Alright, let's go. Come on, let me get a bite. Man, Platinum's killing me. Let me sit up. Whew. Excuse me. Trying to get all this gas out of me, man. Bloated. Recently brought an authentic copy of Fire Red, but your Emerald is so... But God Emerald is so... Yeah, man. I have mine right here. So... Show you right here. This is authentic Emerald. Costed me... Well, to be fair, I went to a family pawn shop. Like a game store, whatever. Accumulated some store credit. Put it towards this emerald, because this emerald was originally $160. And I think I dropped about $70 in store credit. So, you know, you do the math, and yeah, it's legit, obviously. You see the four. See the 4 squares right there. It means it's legit. No shady business going on the readers. Like, you know, like counterfeit copies of Emerald. So that is a legit one. And I trust me, I know. Emerald is hella expensive. You should probably do what I did if you can. Try to find a shop near you that sells retro games. Try to accumulate some store credit. Use it towards the emerald if they have it. If not, I would try to find a good deal on eBay or something. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get an emerald on the low. I understand. But that's good you have an authentic copy of Fire Red. Planning on modding your GBA? Oh, sweet. No, no. I didn't mean to flex it. Trust me, man. I didn't mean to flex it. I'm just saying that, yeah, there's a lot of counterfeit copies of Emerald flying out there. I want everybody to be aware to... I mean, I think a lot of people are more hip now to know, like, what looks like a fake copy of Emerald versus a real one. But just to be sure, I always gotta show everybody, hey, this is a real emerald. If an emerald you see does not look like that, don't buy it, basically. Also, if an emerald has a price that's too good to be true, like if you see like an emerald for like 70 to 90 bucks, it's not real, most likely. So, yeah, you always gotta be on high alert when you're looking at emeralds. It also has a stamp number letter. It does. Yes, it does. I mean, it's really hard to see on the camera, so I didn't even show it. But yes, it does have that little engraved stamp and number. It's just hard to see on camera, of course. But yeah, if you're trying to find emerald and want it really bad, good luck. Or best of luck. Yeah, we should have never sold our games in the past or lost them. Because that's what happened to me. My legit emerald got lost. Years and years and years ago. And just recently, I bought one. And that's probably the only one that I'm getting. Also, if you don't care, or if people don't care that much, there are Japanese... there's Japanese copies of legit emeralds that are pretty cheap. Pretty much the same price as the counterfeit emeralds. But, you know, of course, it's in Japanese and not English. So that's what a lot of people do. They buy authentic Japanese copies because they're, you know, less in value. It's just the English copies, obviously, are going to be the most. Which is funny because whenever you hear people talk about their little tier lists for Pokemon games, well, you know what? To be fair, they do rate Emerald highly, so I can't even really go there. But at the same time, if Emerald were on all these little content creators' tier lists as below A, and it's still like over $100 to buy, you could pretty much say that, yeah, their tier list is just wrong. Because if the game objectively is not that good, then it shouldn't cost that much. Honestly. But, yeah. That's just my opinion. You did get hard gold for like 60-ish. That's a deal. Because hard gold and soul silver go for almost the same as emerald. So, yeah, that's a deal that you got right there for sure. Yeah, it's good to have that as well. You gotta at least have a copy of Hard Gold or Soul Silver. And at least gotta have an Emerald. I mean, if you like Ruby and Sapphire like I do, you don't really need Emerald, but yeah, if you want Emerald, it's more for the Battle Frontier and the the small added content that it had. I mean, Emerald is not that much different from Ruby and Sapphire, honestly. Because the only post-game content that you have is the Battle Frontier, that's it. If you don't care about the Battle Frontier, you know, people are just better off buying Ruby and Sapphire, honestly. I mean, unless you want the moving Pokemon, but it's not really, like, that serious, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, hell, you know, you can get Fire Red and Leaf Green. But, yeah. Okay, since you said that, let me buy your Emerald. No. That does not apply to me. That does not apply to me. I wholeheartedly enjoy moving sprites and the Battle Frontier, and actually conquered the Battle Frontier. Being a OG competitor, you know, I used to compete in tournaments in those later generations, like Generation 3 and 4. So I have a strong moral high ground to own Emerald. But I'm just saying, if that's not other people's, like, cup of tea, they can just buy Ruby and Sapphire. Because I know some people that have Emerald that just never touch the Battle Frontier and never touch the game after they beat it. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the point is, but okay, all right. You know what? Hey, you know what? It's their money, so they can do whatever they want with it. However, if you're not going to touch the Battle Frontier, or at least do something in the game, I don't know why you wouldn't just emulate it. You know what I mean? It might sound elitist, but yeah, unless you're doing Battle Frontier or Shiny Hunting or stuff like that, you can just emulate. You don't need to buy, like, the hard copy of Emerald. I mean, unless you want to collect. But that's just me. Because I'll go through the Battle Frontier over and over and over again. I'll even do a Shiny Hunt in the Battle Pyramid. There's a lot for me to do in Emerald, and there's a lot that I am going to do in Emerald when I get to that point. I'm just trying to finish Ruby and Sapphire first, because I have a roamer set up for Ruby, and I'm trying to do a DTQ in Sapphire. So once I'm done with those, I'll start grinding in Emerald. But there's so much that I'm doing in those games that I don't think it's the correct time to play through Emerald. I already have 2 shinies in Emerald already, which is a good start. You know, I did the starter. I actually did a starter in Emerald. The only way to do a starter in Emerald, and I completed that. And I shiny hunted in the Petalburg Woods and found a Shroomish. But that was off stream. That was off cam. But the Mudkip was. I gotta upload that to YouTube someday. Because I want to make that out of a video. The reason why you haven't seen me seen a video of me hunting a starter in Emerald is because I want to make a video on it. There's a lot of controversy that goes on when you're talking about starter hunts or almost any kind of hunt in Emerald if it's not re-encounters, because people don't understand the concept of frames. And even if you do have a concept of frames, people want to kind of essentially gatekeep. They really want to say that there's like only one way of doing a specific hunt, or you're pretty much not doing it legit, you know. As crazy as it sounds, and if it doesn't make sense, I don't blame you, because this is what people come up with. And I already know there's going to be a lot of debate, a lot of controversy when I drop this video. So I just got to make it, and then let the magic happen. It'll come soon. But I'm not doing it for clout or to start controversy, but that video that I'm gonna make is for that starter hunt in Emerald specifically, is just to showcase how much fun that I had doing something different. And I'll spoil it a little bit right now. When I shiny hunted in Emerald, you know, of course, you know, you do it the way of, you need an early shiny frame, obviously. You can always file wipe, and that changes your seed, because your seed is always set to 0. However, your shiny frame is there somewhere. But if you file wipe, your shiny frame will be different. I mean, your seed will still be 0, but essentially if you start a new file, every new file that you make, like hard wipe, like every hard new file that you make, a shiny frame is generated, pretty much. So since it's so early in the game, you can actually hunt for a starter. It'll just, you know, it'll take you just a minute and a half, essentially, to get to the point where, you know, you check the bag, pick them on, and then go from there. So that's why you need an early shiny frame, because it's so early in the game that you can do it. Obviously. You know, you're not going to do the same thing for a legendary, because you run into a legendary, then you file wipe and you have to do it all over again. No, you're not going to do that. We only do it for the starter because objectively it's fast. And if you have an early shiny frame, you can hit it. So that's what I did. I found a shiny Zigzagoon. I did not find my shiny starter, but that was my shiny frame. So after I saw the Zigzagoon, I said, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just try to match the shiny frame with the starter. And that's when the real fun started to begin. Because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Even to see that shiny Zigzagoon again was even hard to do. I had no calculator. I didn't have any kind of software which told me, hey, click now. So it was a challenge. So getting the starter to match the shiny frame, I had people in the chat. Pretty much, we were trying to troubleshoot. We were actively having fun, saying, "Hey, let's try to do this and see if we get it. Hey, let's try to do this and see if we get it. Oh, we see that this is happening." You know, it was fun. It was like a journey, man. It wasn't the fact that, you know, people would, because this is essentially what people want to see, and this is what's going to start controversy. Is because I didn't see the starter first. I pretty much knew that I had an early starter frame, early shiny frame once I saw that Zigzagoon. And that's when people want to really nitpick. It's like, oh, okay, well, if you were playing in Ruby and Sapphire, if you saw Uncatchable, you would have to pretty much do the whole thing over again, which is right. However, this is Emerald. You know, if you have your early starter frame, you can either get your starter, or do what you guys want to do and act like this is Ruby and Sapphire and just file wipe. But I just didn't decide to do that, and that's what started the controversy. But in my opinion, it's Emerald. You know, it's broken. Like, I can do whatever I want in Emerald, really. But you know, it's controversial, of course, and maybe I'm biased, but since Emerald is broken like that, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to match the shiny frame with the starter, man. I mean, at least I found the frame. That's all that mattered to me, is that I found the frame. So, that's what the video is going to consist of. But it's the journey that got me to my shiny starter. And it was a fun one. So, you know, it was half the shiny, half the adventure that I had in the chat. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I actually really enjoyed myself, despite what people have to say about it. That's negative. I mean, obviously you're gonna have that, but I had a good time. That was a very, very fun shiny hunt. I honestly also encourage people to do shiny starters in Emerald too. I mean, there are some guides on Facebook on how, I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube, how to shiny hunt an Emerald starter. I don't know if I'm going to do it because, you know, there's already multiple tutorials. However, you know, it's just, if I want to do it, I'll do it. If not, then it's not really hard to look up a guide on how to do an Emerald starter. But I do encourage people to at least try it if they want to. But yeah, anyways, enough of my rambling. I'm trying to buy like a hard copies of GBA games because I'm going to have a kid. Oh, congratulations. Wanted to experience the games we played when we were kids. Yep. I'm going to do the same. I am going to do the same. If I have kids. Is it the same as is it the same as manipulating RNG? That's where it gets complex. Gambit or 8-bit. I said Gambit, 8-bit. That's where it gets controversial a little bit. I feel like we have our own definitions. I mean, of course, we know what RNG manipulation is. However, with RNG manipulation, that's pretty much saying that you have some kind of software or some kind of calculator that tells you what your frame is and when to press the button. I didn't have that. You can say it was like similar, but I don't think it was. Because RNG manipulation is, you need to know, and you have like a software or some kind of calculator that tells you, and you know you pretty much have to put in your trainer ID or secret ID or any kind of numbers into a system, and it tells you what your shiny frame is. That's RNG manipulation to me. You see speedrunners do it a lot as well. I did not do that. I pretty much went off the dome. You know what I mean? I tried to hit whatever I could. Whatever frame that I could hit. Early. Of course. I didn't know what my frame was. I didn't even know what my secret ID was. I was just ringing it. Or wheeling it. Or whatever the saying is. So you can say maybe it's a version, a type of RNG manipulation, but for me personally, I don't think it was. I would have to do a lot more, and I would have gotten the shiny like right away if it was RNG manipulation because I would have known my frame. And I'm really good at reacting, so that's just my explanation for it. How do you know when to press? So, without getting too complex, because how I explain it is probably not going to make sense. With the Emerald starter, in general, I'm looking for an early shiny frame. I don't know what that frame is. I don't even know if it's going to be in that first few resets or whatnot. That's the thing about Emerald, is that you have to pretty much fish for it. Kind of like what I'm doing right now with the rod. You pretty much have to fish to see. I'm pretty much pressing, and every time I reset, I get different frames pretty much. I try to hit A at certain times, but I don't even know if I have an early shiny frame. That's just what I'm fishing for. Because out of all those file wipes, I could have had a late shiny frame. I could have had a very, very late shiny frame. I could have had a mid shiny frame, but I'm only hitting frames that are early, if that makes sense. So I did about 50 to like 70 resets of hitting different frames early into the game, because all I'm doing is just pressing the bag. And if I don't see a shiny, I hard file wipe and then do the same thing again. I try to hit different frames early. And one of those file wipes, I found the Zigzagoon. So that means I have an early shiny frame, but I didn't know I had a early shiny frame. I just have to bank on myself having it without knowing that it is. It's really complex to explain, but that's just the concept of frames, because one of those file wipes, you're probably going to have an early shiny frame in one of those file wipes, and that specific file wipe that I had happened to have an early shiny frame, but I didn't know it until I found that shiny Zigzagoon. That's when I knew I had it. But the name of the game is just to hit different frames early. And not to mash. Because, if you mash, you're just hitting the same frames. So I had little placeholders, like if I were to do this. Look on the right side of the game. So, you know, you have right here, you see how it drops down and says 218 and then it goes back up. You pretty much, you have some things, some strategies to let you know that you're hitting different frames instead of just mashing A all day. So you got to like wait 1 second, wait 2 seconds, wait 3 seconds, wait 4 seconds, you know. So you're pretty much trying to fish for that frame, for a specific, different frames until you find it. If that makes sense. Yeah, I told you, man, it's hard to explain because frames aren't easy to explain, especially when you're talking about the starter. So that's why I have to put it all into a video. I have to literally be as calculated as well as being understanding at the same time. And that's going to be difficult to do. It really is. Because you're talking about a video game too. You know, there's a lot that goes into a video game, especially when you're talking about frames specifically. But there are other shiny hunters on YouTube that have explained it in the past. So, you know, you could probably just look up a video on frames or Emerald specifically, and you can pretty much get really good answers, maybe. But, you know, I try to explain to the best of my ability, but, you know, like you just saw just now, it's not easy. It's pretty complex when I try to explain it. But yeah, if you get a little bit of it, that's what matters, really. Very long explanation, and trying to make sense of it is very difficult. I'm gonna try that on Eevee. Been hunting Eevee for like 3 months now. And I'm button mashing every time. Okay, wait. Hold on, 8-bit. What game are you hunting Eevee in? Because what I'm saying only applies to Emerald. If you're playing Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, pretty much anything that's not Emerald, button mashing doesn't matter. Honestly, but button mashing, I'm only talking about Emerald. That's why Emerald is so controversial, is because Emerald is frame-based. And I can tell you about the battle video method, and that'll get even more confusing for you. Oh, yeah, don't worry about mashing on Soul Silver. Anything that's not Emerald, don't worry about mashing. But yeah, like I said, I can tell you about a battle video method, and then you'll really get confused. You know, it's not your fault either. It's just, you know, people don't keep an open mind about things, and they're really quick to point a finger when it comes to shiny hunting. It's like we can't be transparent. That's why I say, in my humble opinion, when I talk about if it was like RNG manipulation, or what did you use, or how did you know, pretty much like the questions that you ask me. You know, I'll get the same questions, but from malicious people. You know, I know you were coming from a good place when you asked that question. Other people, not so much. So that's why I'm saying, yeah, it'll be very controversial when I make the video. But my goal is not for it to be that. But just to pretty much showcase how much of a good time that I had actually doing it. And how fun it was. Just doing it off the dome. Just my head. Just my reaction time, I guess. You know, my guessing, you know. I'm pretty much the calculator. You know, I'm pretty much the software. You know, obviously not a perfect one, but yeah, it's organic. That's all I can say. Organic. Organic manipulation. or organic RNG. Oh, you're somewhat new to... Oh, bro. Yeah, well, I didn't mean to rally your brain that hard. But that's what happens when you talk about Emerald, especially when it comes to shiny hunting. That's what you get, pretty much, when you when we talk about Emerald, that's what all of us get from it. It's just one big question mark until we study up and things start making sense. But I don't know. Some people may make sense of it. Some people may be intelligent enough to understand. I'm not saying if you're not intelligent enough to understand, then you're dumb. Not saying that at all. Because it is complex. But, you know, always have to explain. And at least try to explain and have people understand. But only when you're talking about Emerald. Only Emerald. Because Emerald is just a buggy mess. Well, not a buggy mess. It's just an RNG mess. Yeah, the things you learn, man. Because I tell you, I can have a couple of my buddies articulate it better than I can, so that you can really understand. But it may take a while. It's not very short. There's no short answer to it, is what I'm trying to say. So to make sense of it, I would need assistance. But yeah. As much as I love explaining and helping people out, whenever it comes to like very complex topics like RNG and broken games, yeah, it can get very difficult trying to explain. But at the same time, for people that don't understand, they'll say that, yeah, getting a shiny in Emerald is not legit, or there's like no actual way to get shinies in Emerald. And you'll get a lot of that. I mean, it's social media. We always gotta just make everything a problem. But I'm not one of those people. I just shiny hunt the way I see people, the way I see other people do it, and go from there. And that's how it's going to be. But yeah, like I said, I'll try to explain when I get that video out the best way I can. Some people are going to take it with an open mind. Some people aren't. That's just the way of life. It's not going to make me stop hunting, though. I'm always going to hunt. I think I'll be hunting for the rest of my damn life. There are some hunts that I won't finish this year that I'll probably finish next year or a couple years from now. Who knows? I'm still not even done with the Hard Gold Soul Silver roamers yet, and it's been 3 years. So, yeah, I'll be hunting for a while. Yeah, hunting is pretty much forever. Yeah, as long as I feel good doing it, that's all that matters for me. Excuse me. Bro, if we can shiny hunt for months, trust me, we have patience. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this is so second nature to me that it's not even really a patience thing for me anymore. This is like second nature to me now. Like, I know you have to have patience for doing hunts, but yeah, man, this is like second nature to me. I don't even think about it anymore. I just do it. I try to get as many encounters as I can, really. It's more like a job, almost. But not in a bad way. I mean, I want the shiny. I mean, the shiny's not going to just pop up out of nowhere like that. It probably can, but, you know, most of the time it's not. It's just very luck-based, so. It's like going to a free casino. You know, you still got to put in the work. Or the time. That's why it's better to do. That's why it's better to do shiny hunts with either an audience, someone you're watching, or multitask. I mean, unless you're doing roamers, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into that because you pretty much just have to focus when you're roaming. But if you're doing other activities, you know, you can pretty much turn your brain off and just, you know, have another activity you're doing or something in the background while you hunt. You gotta have your happy place, I guess. All of your focus should not be on shiny hunting, because then you'll get worn out. But if you're that kind of person that can or wants to put all their focus into the hunt and nothing else going on, and if you can handle it, yeah, all power to you. Go for it. But yeah, you're hunting, so you're going to need to relax your mind when you do it. You can't anticipate a shiny every single encounter. You're just gonna have to chill. Just let it come to you. You'll see it. I know the anticipation is like the best part of it, but you can't just, you know what I mean. Can't be too eager, because then you'll be like, where is it? And then you'll get really anxious. You just gotta have to have it fall in your lap. Gold carp here. Nope. Oh, that's a level 10 too. Oh, no. Wrong one. Come on, let me get a bite. Begin some good, actually some decent progress with this Magikarp. Yeah, it could be on and off. That's a long reel. Because the scariest thing you could do is reset over a shiny or accidentally run away from it. So, take as much time as you need. I don't even know how many balls I have. I think I only have like 6. That was fast. I think I only have 6. I gotta check. Let me see how many balls I got. Oh yeah, I got 6 and 2 heal balls. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this catch rate shouldn't be too crazy. I can catch it in under 6. Or under 3. Always gotta check if I have Poke Rusts. With all these encounters. I still have yet to get Poke Rust in Gen 4, so I gotta always at least check. I wonder how Poke Rust is actually calculated. Because getting Poke Rust is even more rare than getting a shiny. Yeah, the carp. The carp. I really do feel like after this starter, I'm pretty much gonna pop off in Plat. I think this starter is gonna be like the only problem. Yeah, these I mean, my luck is weird like that. Like, it's gonna take like super long for me, and it is taking super long for me to get this starter. But I feel like after this, I'm just gonna get a couple lucky ones. I don't know why, but nah. Probably will happen. Oh yeah, the rivals Piplup cannot be shiny. Remember I had someone ask me that, but no, it is not possible. The rivals starter is locked. That's why so many people prefer to do starter hunts in Platinum versus Diamond and Pearl. But that didn't stop me. Did not stop me. I got this right here. Did not stop me. Yeah, this is in Diamond. One uncatchable Starly phase. Yeah, I'll do it in any version. Funny that I got it in two of the most unpopular ways of hunting a Sinnoh starter. I actually did it in the most unpopular way. And got one, or got two of them before the popular way, which is Platinum. And it's taken me the longest. Go figure. This Platinum hates me. Well, that's fine. Everything after this is going to be smooth sailing. Watch. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I'm gonna do in Diamond and Pearl. I'm just gonna do a badge quest unless I really want something in the wild. But Diamond and Pearl is so like abundant with its Pokemon that I'll pretty much be content with most things I find. So I'm just gonna go with it. What I really want to hunt is the legendaries in this game, since there's so many. So I'm just going to do a little badge quest, get through the game, and start hunting some legends. It'll be really fun. There we go. Yes, indeed. That was fast. On the second reel. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Oops. Obviously, it's not shiny. Imagine the Chimchar shiny after that. Bro, I'd be... Crazy things have happened like that all the time. I wouldn't be surprised. Shiny hunting, man. Crazy things happen all the time when you shiny hunt. Excuse me. Okay. Not quite. Will be nice to not see any of this text anymore. Okay. Yeah, I've always wanted a Red Gyarados in Gen 4. That's not Hard Gold, Soul Silver, and given to me. I actually want to work for the Red Gyarados for once. Yeah, keep coming. Bring him. Not even a nibble. God, the old rod sucks. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just gotta believe in the success rate. Yep, just gotta believe. See if we get at 69. Nope. Okay. Oops. Alright, time to switch it up. Just gotta check right quick. Always gotta check. Let's try to see if we can get lucky. Today may be the day. Where is it? Okay. Grinding. Gotta get the counters. Do 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 do. Alright, gotta get prepared. I'm in the groove. All right. Interesting. And it's gone. Back. Okay. Oh boy. First one of the night. Imagine if it was shiny. Rayquaza. Can't go wrong with that black and yellow. Yeah, Rayquaza for sure. What's yours? Dude, my mic is messing up, man. Oh, boy. I'm here. I don't know how long my mic was messing up. But yeah, Abe, you said what was my favorite shiny Pokemon. I don't know if my mic was still working. But yeah, it's definitely Rayquaza. Second had to be Giratina. And what is yours? Gotta see what's going on with this mic, dude. I gotta see. I may need a new PC. Yeah, that's my biggest fear is my mic cutting out randomly and I don't catch it. Is this doable? No, it's not. Oops. Bro, I thought it was my car. Nope, it's me, man. PC sucks ass. You must have a long distance you were going if you're still in the car. Unless you're just chilling in the car. Could be doing that too. No, damn it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man. Yes, my damn PC. Oh God, what am I doing? Oh, running errands with a wife? Okay, I feel it. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, so now that I know what's going on there, I'm gonna do this. Nope. Okay. No! I'm an idiot, bro. Oh, Lord. I just lost time. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna get lucky again. Okay. Gave me another freebie. I'm just going in. Yeah, no. Yeah, just go. Just go. Lord, that was good. That was about to be very, very bad. I was about to lose a lot of time. I was not paying attention. Ooh, that would have been bad. I can't believe I got lucky. What are the chances this is in the same spot? Excuse me. It works out. Nice. Cool. Alright, now don't go back in the building, please. Whew. Your favorite is Mew? That's not a bad one. If you want, only if you want, I can make you a shiny Rayquaza pixel art. Now I can type not drive. Hey, if you want to, that's fine. You don't really need to ask me if... I mean, I get it. I understand. I appreciate it. But, yeah, if you want to do something for me, you don't have to ask. You just do it. You know? Why would I say no? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, man. That sounds cool. Oh, you want to send it to me? Oh, I don't have a P.O. box. I'd have to make one. Oh, I didn't know you wanted to like actually like make one, and send it to me. That'd be awesome, man. I gotta see if I can open one. I'm pretty sure I can open one. Oh, it's a physical. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, wait till I'll get back with you on that. I'm gonna open up a P.O. box. I'm not used to having gifts. You have to forgive me. I'm not used to having or receiving gifts. But that would be awesome. Yeah, just for that, I'm going to open up one. I'll let you know when I do. It won't be that hard for me to do, I believe. Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Excuse me. Oh, man. I'll be alright. Yeah, appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, I've never, ever used a P.O. box before. I may have like a long time ago when I had a pen pal. One of my buddies, we were just finding out the glories of mail. So, that was the last time I did anything mail-oriented. So, yeah, man. Definitely get back to you on that. Appreciate you would even think to do something like that for me. Yeah, I would definitely showcase it. I have to, like, have a little spot to put things on. Or put things at. I really got to deck out my room. It's so plain. I have to get an office or something. We'll get to that point soon. Or at some point. Not soon, but at some point. But yeah, man. It's a lot of work I gotta do. I gotta get to it. Stop being so damn lazy. I gotta get a laptop. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with pixel art. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I have a Instagram page that's dedicated to posting my shinies as well. You know, I use Twitter as the primary source of posting my shinies, but I also use Instagram, and I see a lot of pixel art on Instagram. So definitely familiar with it. Yeah, I love pixel art. A lot of talent gets put into it. Or a lot of hard work and effort gets put into that. Okay, it's right there. Where is this? Okay, where I need it to be. Good. Do-do-do. Okay. Nice. As soon as I get in the grass, the pro wants to wear off, man. Of course. That's why I gotta be careful. I do not want to phase for this. any point. That'd be so devastating. Okay. Interesting. That's good. What the hell? How did it move like that? Did it move from Route 2 to Victory Road? Oops. Okay. Yeah, rather it wear off like that. Oh, what the hell? Well, I checked the decks there. It is getting late. I may do just a few more. I was supposed to stream way earlier, but plans were different for today, so... Just a little late. Did a lot of errands today. Not gonna make that same mistake again. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, I gotta hurry up and find this, man. I gotta use the bathroom. Please. I'm going as fast as I can. Yes, please, please, please. Get me out. Oh, man. Alright, couldn't really do much hunting today. And plus I'm dropping like a shit ton of frames. So I'm gonna have to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great night. I'll be back on tomorrow way earlier. And hopefully I'm not dropping like a shit ton of frames. I don't know why that was or why that happened. But you guys have a great rest of the night. I'll see you tomorrow.